Do you ever feel a huge gap between who you want to be and who you are? Like you know what you should do, but you just can't seem to bring yourself to do it? Well, I have the perfect book for you. It's called Bhagavad Gita, and it's an ancient Indian text that has been guiding people for centuries on how to live a good life. And the best part is, it's only 22 chapters long, so it won't take you too much time to read. Plus, it has all the answers you need to start living the life of your dreams right now. Let's dive in. Lesson 1. Focus on your actions, not the results. We all want to achieve great things in life, but we often get caught up in the results. We want to be successful, but we're not willing to put in the work. The Bhagavad Gita teaches us that we should focus on our actions and not the results because we cannot control the results. We can only control our actions. When we focus on our actions, we are able to let go of the fear of failure and the desire for success. We simply do our best and leave the results to luck. This is the first step towards living a life of ease. Lesson number 2. Accept what is. We all try to change the world around us, but sometimes it's better to accept things as they are. The Buddha taught us that we should not resist what is, but rather let it go. When we try to change things, we often create more suffering for ourselves. So instead of fighting against reality, we should learn to accept it and let go of our resistance. This is the second step towards living a life of ease. Lesson No. 3. Practice detachment. Detachment is a big buzzword in yoga, but what does it really mean? The Bhagavad Gita teaches us that we should not be attached to anything in this world. Not even our good things like our relationships or our possessions. When we are attached to something, we create a lot of stress and anxiety for ourselves. But when we learn to detach ourselves from these things, we find peace and happiness within ourselves. This is the third step towards living a life of ease. And if you like these lessons, wait until you hear these 3. After knowing these, you will never look back. Lesson No. 4. Surrender to a higher power. We are all powerless in the face of a greater power than ourselves. The Bhagavad Gita teaches us that we should surrender ourselves to a higher power, whatever that may be for you. When we surrender ourselves to a higher power, we find strength and guidance in times of trouble. This is the 4th step towards living a life of ease. Lesson No. 5. Cultivate equanimity. In life, we will experience both highs and lows. The Bhagavad Gita teaches us to cultivate a state of mind where we are equal in both happiness and sorrow. When we learn to be in the present moment, we can fully experience life without being overwhelmed by our emotions. This is the 5th step towards living a life of ease. Lesson No. 6. Practice selflessness. Selflessness is a key value in yoga. The Bhagavad Gita teaches us that when we start thinking about others and their welfare, we move away from our ego and find true happiness. When we act out of selfishness, we create more suffering for ourselves and others. But when we act out of selflessness, we find true joy and fulfillment. This is the 6th step towards living a life of ease. There you have it, folks. These 6 lessons from the Bhagavad Gita are sure to set you on the path towards living a life of ease. Remember, you don't have to do everything perfectly. Just take one small step at a time, and soon you'll be on your way to discovering inner peace. Namaskar.